What is going on, everyone? My name is Boyd and I am back with some more Age Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the right side of the map in the red color, playing as Oranos. His name is Kimo. His opponent today in the blue color, playing as Zeus. His name is Magic. I believe this is a best of 3, potentially a best of 5. I have no idea. Did not watch the games in their entirety, but these are recorded games from the other day. Magic is back. He's playing some deathmatch and he is schooling everyone and just reminding everyone that he is sitting alone on the throne currently as Mr. is off serving in for his country in the army. Kimo, on the other hand, fresh off the victory for the Bill Greg Open. Got to be satisfied with that one, taking a very decisive victory over Joe in that series. Is going to be living on a high for a little bit there, but we'll see if Magic can take him down a notch or if Kimo has leveled up enough to take games off of Magic. And we do see this is a Zeus. What is it? Zeus versus Oranos? Okay, Zeus versus Oranos here. It's a bit of an interesting matchup. We've just got a couple of options. You can go Athena, the Hoplite Minotaur. Very difficult to defend against, especially if you have a lot of hunt, like there's a lot of Auroch here. And if you see 3 Auroch, chances are you can steal at least a hunt patch from your opponents. Probably not these Auroch, but you can probably steal, oh no, Kimo's on top of these deer already. But maybe you can steal some Auroch or some deer or some elk or something on this map. Just because you have the advantage, you can hold the Oranos player in their map for a little bit. Alrighty then, Kimo over here. He's attacking some oracles, doing some things. Kimo's scouting around. We've got some relics, a Trios and bow. It's on the map, very strong relic for the Oranos player here, because those Carabao star. Get some extra range. Those Terma also get some extra range. Actually, it's pretty big. I think if we check these out, Terma have a range of 12. So getting this puts them up to 14, which almost puts them in range of Toxotes. So you can grab that and get some real good advantage in there. Got the Ankh of Ra here. 2.4 free favor a minute. Very good relic, especially for the Zeus player who might be going centaur. You can actually save a villager on the favor, because it's basically one villager gathering favor, I think. 2.3 favor a minute. Not sure. Not sure at all. And we have the Tusk of the Iron Boar. Another really good relic, but we'll see if that gets scouted or not. It's in the top corner. And finally, we have the Tower of Cestus. This one's not going to be that good in this game. We're not going to see that much laming. And by laming, I mean building towers. Simply because you don't need to. And it costs too much resources for both of these civilizations to build those towers until the very late game. So oftentimes we don't see that because these games don't go that long in this matchup in general. We very rarely see late game Zeus versus late game Atlantean. And we've got the Oracle sitting right on top of these. Magic could have boxed this around so easily. Kimo would not have been able to react, but he's just got one villager attacking it. And now we see the box and kills that Oracle there. See which god he does choose. I think we're probably going to see an Athena here. Surely we see Athena. It's very strong. Back temple though, and villagers on here. This looks like a Hermes, but it could be like Minotaurs. Hoplite Minotaur could still be a thing. There actually isn't that much hunt for Magic. Once he exhausts this over here, he has to come up to these deer. Which you may not want to do. It's also on the goat, so we're probably going to be seeing these here. Villagers grabbing those Auroch in the back. There's the Temple Prometheus coming through. Magic very close to advancing. He's going to grab the Jason out. I think I prefer to see, if you're going early Jason, I prefer to see this temple going up much earlier. So you want to get the temple up at about 3:30. Get the Jason out at like 3, what is it? Build time is like 7 seconds, 9 seconds. So 3:39, get that Jason out, and then be on these villagers at 5 minutes harassing. Or sorry, at 4 minutes harassing. because that'll stop any economic upgrades. If you can harass the hunt at that time, you stop him getting pickaxe and hand axe. But we do see Hermes is incoming. No villagers gathering favor though. You see the Jason's going straight for this relic. Gonna grab that one there. And he's got some idols over here he needs to sort out, but that should be okay. Prometheus has come through for Kimo. Outer barracks, military barracks is down. Promethean offspring going to be running around doing their thing. Looking for something to do. I think they'll be heading straight to this location here, but if you attack a location with this many villagers, the villagers just fight back. So you have to micro super hard, both players, and you're basically just trying to harass. But it is looking like Magic's just going to leave here for some reason. Doesn't want to deal with the fighting. He's going to give up on that Orok. Got a couple of villagers on this temple now. He's grabbing the second town center from the back. Jason has grabbed... he's grabbed the... in favor of Ankh of Ra, he's gone for the horseshoes relic. He's got the... sorry, not horseshoe. The Dusk of the Iron Boar. So this is cavalry hit points. 10%. So it kind of changes the nature of the fighting significantly. Especially in the early game. And maybe even in the late game as well, once armor upgrades come into the picture. He's going to grab that one, and I'd love to see him just go over and just simply grab the Ankh of Ra as well. No point in not doing that. And Kimo's got no idea where the relics are, his Tower of Cestus and the Trios, but he should grab that one. Surely you grab that relic there. We are seeing Murmillo and Terma, very standard from Kimo. And then Magic on the other hand. Not doing too much. He's not going to be able to build anything. He's going to be going just center. I'm going to be my 8th. He's not going to be able to build any military because he's got to have... he has to have 8 villagers minimum on food. Probably 9 because he's on chicken. Maybe even 10. Just to support 2 town centers. And then also he needs to have 10 villagers on wood and 3 villagers on favor in order to support the centaur production. He's going to get out that Sylvan Law fairly soon as well. I assume the Promethean offspring running around doing their thing. And Kimo's going 1 town center here, which is probably not the wisest idea considering what Magic's doing, because he can't really get that much damage. He has to come through here and attack this location. He actually may be able to do that. So just run around this way, come through here, and hit these berries. You want to hit the food as much as you can. Looks like Magic is going for berries over the cows because he does not have... Well, he's got husbandry. So cows do gather faster than the berries when you have husbandry. I do not believe this gives you... Yeah, this doesn't give you any extra gather rate on the berries. So the berries, we check out this. It doesn't tell me what it is. I'm not sure. I think it's 70. I think it's 0.73. So it's the same as the cows until you have husbandry, and then husbandry gives you an extra 10%. So cows are faster to gather food. But if you eat them a little bit later, for some reason he's killed one, you get extra food in total. So you're delaying the food economy for that later stage in the game. Okay, so Magic doing his stuff. It's got the Centaur pole marks out. And you see the town centers coming up. Kimo's probably going to be rushing. I wouldn't be surprised if Kimo rushed double town center here. But also, I'm not sure it's going to be that great. And Magic running around the exact... He's doing really smart. Run all the way around here, dodge all of the Terma, the hero Terma. He's going to get greeted by these Oracle Scouts, try and pick them off. He attack move that one as well. And Kimo just not reacting to it at all. But this double town center here from Magic is going to slow him down quite a bit. And Magic is going to be needing this gold at some point. And he is chucking up a military academy, so not even utilizing that Tusk of the Iron Boar just yet. Realize he has to pick off these Murmillo here. Spamming the Centaur polemark out as well is going to help him out quite significantly. So long as he can hold on to them. So for some reason, Kimo going all in on this. Needs to pick off the sentry tower, but hasn't. He's going to leave it alive with 12 HP? Surely not. Surely just a couple more bashes on that one. You take it down. Looks like Kimo's not having it. Trying to pick up those Centaur. Nice micro from Kimo. From Magic actually pulling it back. The shockwave does come in, but it's not going to be quite enough. the center gets away, lives, going to try and pick off these villagers. Villager could jump into that sentry tower if he wanted to, but did not get there. And did not manage to pick off anything over there, just gets chased away by a hero Murmillo. This sentry tower is going to be going down, and Magic is stuck, housed. Has no gold in the bank. Trying to build up those houses. Magic in a bit of a tough position here. He's got a lot of resources in the bank, so he can spam those villagers out, but where's he going to get the gold mine from? That's the question. Looks like Kimo's going to be checking over here. I feel like Magic, he needs to figure out a way to grab some gold. Nice Murmillo here on this top here. Magic's got a lot of food in the bank. Maybe gonna have to see like a villager Ragnarok in order to grab the this gold mine. So here's the thing: Magic hasn't lost any villagers yet, like one villager. So his economy is really strong. He just has no gold. So how is he supposed to get out of this onto this gold mine? And Kimo's on top of this already. He does have ceasefire, so he can use that. Yep, use the ceasefire. Smart move. Wall this up as soon as you get the gold. Looks like he's trying to build some hoplite out, but not going to happen. If you wall this up straight away, you delay a little bit longer than the 45 seconds we've got left. Mouse is coming down, trying to spam. Kimo's at 119 pop to Magic's 65. But Magic does have a lot of food in the bank. Magic, the one thing you can do when you're behind like this is, in terms of population, is spam military buildings, which is kind of what Magic's doing. He's putting up another military academy here. And so he may be okay. And it is looking like Kimo's respecting what Magic's doing now, and he's going to be retreating. But Kimo should be 3 town centers fairly soon. Yeah, he's 3 town centers. He's got almost full pop. There's no way that Magic does not have to fight right now. So it may be worthwhile to be taking some of these villagers off of the gold mine, and fighting the impending Oranos army that comes in. There's also Shockwave you have to worry about. Villagers getting targeted down first. Zentud's sitting in the back. Kimo builds that next settlement. And Magic is fighting for his life right now. These termite in the back are dealing immense amounts of damage, not getting touched at all by these Civicon. No micro from these Civicon to try and dodge the Termafire. The Murmillo heroes in the back dealing so much damage. But nice micro from Magic, pulling him back inside that town center fire, and it's looking like Magic is able to continue producing here. Kimo's sitting at 127 population, and Magic is managing to force this back. He's picked off all of those Murmillo, and now there's just Terma left. And what we know about Terma against Greek units is the Terma do nothing, and Magic is able to hang on right now. We do see a hero Terma get cast there. Does manage to pick off one of those centaurs. He's retreating away, but Magic has managed to survive another day here as Kimo is getting out of there. Really nice play so far from Magic. Now Kimo's got the 3 town centers, but he's not building villages from all 3. He's only building villages from 2. Needs to start building some more villages in this town center and think about, well, I guess he needs to get out Murmillo because he lost a lot of them. He needs to stop building Terma, which he hasn't done. He's still building Terma. One thing I see a lot of players in the Titans do, which I might not see in Nilla, is they leave auto queue on once they've got like a ball of units, and then what ends up happening is the Murmillo in the front all die and they get replaced by Terma, or like mostly Terma and some Murmillo. So eventually you end up with a ball of just Terma. So you have to remember to cancel them. Once you've got enough Terma, you cancel them and you start just going all onto food, building farms, and that's the way to do it. And now Magic's got that sweet amount of centaur in the back. He's even managed to mine through that gold mine, so he can move forward onto this one if he wants to. There's nothing on there, and Magic is moving over there, continuously making really good trades here, but Kimo's economy is skyrocketing ahead at this point. We do see some Kara Ballaster coming in to deal with those hoplite. Magic needs to find a way to grab this town center, or find a way to get Heroic Age. Some villages need to get fixed up over here as well, but not going to happen just yet. It's looking like these Terma moving in, the Murmillo as well, doing their thing. Very good play so far from Magic, managing to stay alive there when a lot of players might have been feeling a little bit under the pump. We are seeing Hyperions coming through, and no no second age here for, or third age here for Magic. So it's looking like Magic may sit 2 town centers and try and rush Mythic Age here. Going for the town center raid. Magic loves doing this. Keep the army preoccupied with the centaur. Raid the town center with hoplite over here. He needs to have medium upgrades though, which he is grabbing. They will be just about coming through as these guys come in, but Kimo's got the wall up already. So Magic's going to have to bash through that wall, and he has spotted that one. The army from Kimo's chilling in the middle of the map. Is he going to react to this one instantly? He is going to be coming for it. Hyperion is coming through. Villagers get pulled off of that wood line, and it's looking like Magic's going to be going for this town center. The centaur in the back picking off those medium terma, but kind of don't want to do that because they do get replaced by mightier units than that. Now we can cast Chaos onto this location. Does change 4 of those hoplites, which is huge. Now there's only 7 hoplite left. These hoplite raids stop happening, but losing some centaur. Magic not paying attention over here. Going to be losing these centaur to those Murmillos. I was going to say, Magic now has the option while these army is chasing over here to raid, to grab a town center, to be all over the map, and it's looking like that's what he's going for. He's hitting this gold mine in the back of the map here. Kimo's kind of got a ball of units and doesn't want to split it up, but he needs to. Going to be losing this villager as well. Only has 5 HP and does fall. That's really big. Any villager you lose is big, but Kimo's in a decent position in terms of economy already because he would have been maxed villagers there, so he can just rebuild that villager if he wants to, or go straight to the Mythic Age himself. Now Magic's just about to hit that that Heroic Age himself. He's got a lot of gold in the bank, so he can buy his way to the Mythic Age as well if he so chooses. Villagers do move forward, but there is a palace coming up, and Magic does not quite have enough resources to build this one up. The palace will be up in order to stop this town center. It's going to slow it down significantly. And we'll see if it does enough or not. But now there's some hoplite in the middle. These hoplite can run straight onto this town center, sorry, onto this palace here and try and take it down. The centaur on the back can help out as well. And distracting the palace fire is going to be really, really big here. So Magic is going through Dionysus. Kimo is going through Hecate. So Hecate going to help out quite a bit. The Hippocon taking down some Hero Terma in the back. Hero Mamilla should be able to clean that Hippocon up. Now get some Caraballister coming in. They're going to help out. We do see a shockwave onto these villagers trying to slow this down as much as possible. But Magic sitting at 121 population now. Dionysus coming through. Some medium Murmillo moving forward as well, though. They're going to delay this even more. Now the Terma have decided to come in. The raids from the Centaur Hallmark are gigantic right now, managing to stop gold economy. But Kimo's got so much gold. He's got an option to move forward into this gold mine as well. And Magic is going completely all in on this town center. Really wants it. I think I would have preferred to see Magic just rush that Mythic Age instead of going for this, because he could have been advancing now. But now Hecate is going to be a huge issue, because that's going to come up. That's going to stop gold for a little while, or deal some significant damage into the base over here. Now we see the bronze coming in, trying to pick off this palace. Town center coming really close to being up here, and it looking like it will come up as the army is, as the villagers do manage to get that one up, while the army is distracted by the bronze units. Hydra has come in, and now Magic's going to have a lot of population to play with. He needs to get out that Heracles as soon as he can as well, because it's a strong unit. We do see fortified town centers coming through, and Kimo just about to hit that Mythic Age. We've got a Satya in the back. Satya, very strong unit, but he's getting taken down by that Jason. Some poor micro from Kimo at this point. We do see some medium destroyers out. That palace has gone down. There is the Hecate. We've got a Terma running into the base, and maybe able to pick off this location here, or try and pick off the temple. I'd like to see the temple get picked off if he could. Does manage to pick off a barracks or a military academy and a house. And now get the Hydra with 2 heads. Magic got some catching up to do. He's got a lot of villagers on food. He's got no market up just yet, but he can throw that market up if he so chooses. You just see a Lampade here as well, going to help out quite a bit. Those Lampades are not to be slept on. They do a lot of work, because not only do they kill a unit, but they might send it on top of your opponent. And now the Tartarian Gate devastating Magic's base here as he's trying to push forward. Magic not even bothering to deal with it at this point. We do see the fortified town centers is up, and Tartarian spawns going to be picking up villages left, right, and center. Can you show upgrades from Magic? We've got hand axe and pickaxe from Magic, and Kimo has got bowsaw and shaft mine, as well as both players have plow. The Hydra with 2 heads coming in. Going to try and pick this one off. If the Hydra does not get touched, he's going to do a lot of damage, but he does get focused there. And he's going to go down really fast. But the villagers are on top of this. And we'll see if we can continue here. We do see a fortress coming up. Chaos comes down as well. Oh, that's going to hurt. That converts the Hydra. That converts the Hydra and that stops the crazy damage coming onto this Tartarian gate. These villagers are all going to be falling. And Magic is under a lot of pressure right now as he's not able to... He's not losing this location though. So it's fine for him. But he's got some work to catch up. Kimo's going to be ahead right now. He's got the Mythic Age. He's got lots of villages. The Tartarian gate's down. We need to see a hero over here. We need to see like Odysseus just come over here at this point and help out. But these are Tartarian spawns. They're very, very tough units to say the very least. Now I've got the Fire Siphon coming in. Villagers send him away. So Magic can play cat and mouse a little bit here, but with the Arcus out, it's a little bit too much. And now the Tartarian spawns get picked off, and Magic's got to reproduce these villagers that he needs onto food. Because remember, he had like 20-something villagers, 27, 28 villagers on food, and now he's got 13, 14 on food, and the Tartarian spawns still doing work on almost picking them off, but maybe going to get another villager kill as well because he's not paying attention to it. He does lose that villager, it looks like. No, oh, manages to keep it alive as he runs out of the by himself. He runs out of the line of sight of the range. Now the Fire Siphons do manage to take down this fortified town center as Kimo's pushing through. Take down the fortress as well. And Magic is looking like he's about to crumble. He's going to grab the market. Magic needs to get 1,000 food and 500 gold. Heavy Murmillo moving forward, doing their thing. Fortress about to die. Fortress does fall. Magic going to be retreating here away from Kimo's army. But Kimo's got to have like so much stuff right now. He's got Heavy Murmillo. Very brutal. Grabbing this town center straight away. The villagers moving forward. Maybe you're going to be able to try and take down these Fire Siphons. The Fire Siphons get dragged back. Villagers look like they're trying to do some stuff here. The Shockwave comes down onto those Hippocon, but the Hippocon start attacking really fast. Jason in the back. Sorry, Odysseus in the back gets picked off instantly by those Arcus, but the Hippocon going to help out quite a bit here. Not sure what Kimo's doing. Kimo's army's a little bit idle here. I need to get that one. I need to get those ones forward right now. And getting these Satyr off. Feeling like Magic's gonna lose this first game. Well, he's actually really close. Oh, this is Kimo really close to Titan or something. Magic's super far off. The what do you call it? The Mythic Age. Fire Siphon moving in, taking down these houses. Picking off those Murmillo doing their thing. Villagers move forward. Fire Siphons. Nice micro from Kimo keeping those alive. And the villagers do nothing. Magic's still alive though, still trying to produce, but we've got Fanatics out, we've got Heavy Murmillos. This is looking too much for Magic here. Kimo getting mightily strong in this first game. And there is the tap out from Magic. GG, well played. I actually think Magic would have had this game if he didn't go for this town center. Like, he caused enough chaos to Kimo. I reckon he could have got Mythic Age just as Kimo hit Mythic Age. Like, he could have advanced Mythic Age just as Kimo advanced. We clicked up, so it'd been like a minute and a half behind. And then potentially fought forward with Zeus late game. And maybe it would have been the better idea. But, yeah. Or responded to the Tartarian gate with sending heroes over. May have dealt less damage. the Hydra got picked off really badly. But Kimo played well. Obviously, his Oranos is really strong. And he managed to take this game. So GG. We'll move on to game number 2 really shortly. Thanks for hanging out with me.